And I just want to talk a little bit, go back to the politics now.
Yeah.
Who is to blame for Iceland's economic crisis? Because I heard, we were doing some research before we came here, and I had a theory that it was because you elected a very liberal female prime minister and or president, as you have here in Iceland, and she banned all the strip clubs. So there was all this testosterone floating around, and all these men sort of got really like a chip on their shoulder, and they were like, we're going to go into all banking, and we're going to take over Wall Street, and we're going to take over the city in London. Is this in any way true?
Well, it's an interesting theory.
Have you heard it before?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
There's one small fault in it. The woman wasn't elected until after the collapse.
All right.
So sorry, that's not why. But I think, yeah, I don't know. People were just taking too much risks, especially the bankers. Bankers and investment people were taking too big risks. We were all supporting it. Almost all, at least.
Yeah.
And I mean, we thought it was a great business model. That's what we were told. Yeah. And every time somebody criticized it, you know, the government and the banks, they found some experts that said, "Oh, this is safe and this is a very good model, and this can withstand any economic turmoil that goes over the world." So, but it didn't. I don't know. I don't like blaming some specific people. It's a combination of a lot of things happening both in Iceland and abroad. I don't know. I don't want to waste my energy on that. I want to focus on the future, what we can build up, what we already have, and what we can do with it.
And whilst the government and the country are trying to recover from this crisis, are you seeing more investments in startups? I know Hjörtur launched a fund.
I don't think we're seeing more investments in startup as is, but we were seeing at least a lot more of startups, and hopefully they will get funded. There are some very interesting companies that have started, and I look forward to see what happens with them, if they can survive or not. And well, the environment is very fertile at the moment. There's a lot happening, and we've had this grassroots organization called the Ministry of Ideas. Where people meet up once a week and they exchange ideas and experience, and we got some speakers to speak, and we have meetings, and we've even had meetings with the government on how they can activate the grassroots in creating a vision for the future, because I think that's one of the things that we need today in Iceland. We need a vision.
Do you have a vision?
Well, for Iceland?
Yeah, for the future.
Yeah, well, I want to see Iceland as an innovative country.
Company, you nearly said then.
Yeah, I nearly said that. Don't repeat that.
Okay, edit.
An innovative country where we focus on thinking out of the box, testing new stuff, and being creative. We have a lot of energy here. I mean, I don't know if you can feel it, but there's a lot of energy here in Iceland. Actually, we see it in the background.
We see it in the. We see it in the terrain, in the springs here, in the mountains, and the people as well. The people are very enthusiastic.
Yeah, they are. We're full of energy, and we need to use that energy to do something creative and something new with it. And it's a small society, which makes it much more flexible than bigger traditional societies, and it gives us opportunities that we should use. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
You're a brilliant person to interview. Brilliant.
Okay,
I don't have to do much work.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Not hard to get stuff out of. But I'll say goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.